Welcome to Malaga.
We are in Malaga, Spain.
Yes.
Yeah, so pretty cool town. Looks like it's like a 500,000 people, so pretty big town. We did a tour this morning with Guru Walks.
He
And
shared some history of this town.
We're Rich and Robin,
And these are our midlife adventures.
living in and out of our midlife van.
Rich, where are we?
we are in not really the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
The North Atlantic is what the captain said.
Yes. Getting a little bit swelly. The wind is kicking up.
Yeah.
We are on the Legend, and we started off in, we were supposed to start in Baltimore. We went to start off from Norfolk, Virginia, and going to end up in Barcelona. Yesterday we were at the Azores, if I'm saying that right, which is part of Portugal. And now I think by tomorrow night we'll go through the Gibraltar Strait.
Yep.
And be able to get into Spain, to Malaga, and then another stop, then Barcelona.
Alicante?
I think so.
We stayed up till 2 a.m. to get a glimpse of the Rock of Gibraltar from a distance. Rich, we made it to Spain.
We are now in Spain. We're in Malaga.
We are headed to an old town tour. If we get there in time, huh?
I think we will.
Okay.
It's Guru Walks.
Another free walking tour. So at the end of the tour, we just pay our tips for our guide.
It's like an hour and 45-minute tour of Old Town. I think like 16 different attractions
Yeah.
or sites. We got a beach area over here, Robin.
And we got a beach. An easy walk from the port and the ship, and you're at this beautiful park. Just 15 minutes from the ship. We saw a parakeet walking down the street.
A parakeet, huh?
A parakeet. I hear lots of birds right now. I wonder if there's more parakeets. This is the largest park with tropical plants in it in Europe. Yeah, all the species were brought in from somewhere from South America. This tree right here is South America. They used it to make the masts on the sailboats. What's it called? Variety of parrot. They're small.
Like this guy right there. See him?
Yeah. So the parrots were brought here as pets in the 1970s. They escaped. I think they've been eating the sparrows, unfortunately, but they're all over this park. Beautiful little park. Not far from the ship. At the very least, get off and walk around here. The main boulevard has 300 palm trees lining it. I wonder if that counts the palm trees here in the park. Welcome to Malaga. Old Town is where we're at currently, and we're gonna take one of our free walking tours. If we wouldn't have stayed up till 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever it was, I think 2 a.m., we could have got off the ship first thing at 7 and explored Old Town with no people, Rich.
Right.
But no, we needed a little sleep.
We got a little sleep.
We took a free walking tour to explore the charming old town with Guru Walk. Our tour guide shared the history and vibrant culture of the beautiful city as we walked through picturesque alleys and vibrant plazas throughout the city. Teatro Romano, or Roman Theater, is the oldest monument in the city, located at the base of the Alcazaba, the Moorish fortress. For nearly 500 years, the entire Roman structure was completely hidden, buried under layers of dirt and rubble. It was rediscovered by accident in 1951 during construction on a new building that housed the Archive and Library of Malaga. Hard to imagine that for almost 2,000 years, People had been walking the streets with no idea that the theater was below them. It wasn't until 1995 that they demolished the library and cultural building and started the preservation of the ancient Roman theater. The theater is now an active archaeological site with an interpretation center and is used for performances. It's also free to visit. The ancient Roman theater here in Malaga, Spain. These are some of the original marble, I believe. In the 3rd century AD, the Roman theater was abandoned and it was dismantled for its valuable materials, which became the foundation of the new era and new empire. The marble and stones were quarried and repurposed for the next set of buildings throughout the city. As we entered the narrow stone streets with beautiful buildings, we stopped for a view of the Picasso Church, the Iglesia de Santiago Apostle, Church of Santiago. This historic church in Malaga was where Pablo Picasso was baptized in 1881. Picasso was born in Malaga. The building where he is born is also now a museum. Continuing through the narrow streets, we get our first view of the Malaga Cathedral. After the Spanish conquest of Malaga, when the Catholic monarchs Isabel and Ferdinand conquered Malaga in 1487, they built the cathedral on the site of the city's former main mosque. The original mosque was built between 1057 and 1063. And then when the Christian Spaniards took over, they removed the original door that was in the Moroccan style and they added a Gothic entrance. Because the cathedral took so long to build, there is a mix of different architectural styles. But the cathedral is most famous not for what it has, but for what it's missing. There are 2 towers. Well, actually, there's 1.5. The South Tower was never finished, earning the cathedral its affectionate nickname, the One-Armed Lady. There are many legends about why, but one popular story is that the funds were diverted to help support the American War of Independence. Over the years, the Malaga people added on to this cathedral.
Right, and they originally had it budgeted to do 2 towers, but then they decided to loan some money to the Americans to help with the Revolutionary War.
And so they never got their second tower.
And supposedly, maybe they never got repaid by the Americans.
There's even a plaque at the cathedral from the U.S. commemorating Malaga Cathedral's contributions to the independence of the United States. The cathedral is a permanent reminder of the city's complex and sometimes difficult history. Around the cathedral are more buildings made of stone and marble. Right next door is the Bishop's Palace. Built in the 18th century, its stunning Baroque facade with pink and gray marble, designed by the same architect who worked on the cathedral. The whole area became the new heart of the city. These buildings aren't just beautiful, they're the physical evidence of history of Malaga. The new modern era brought a Parisian-style architecture to the city amongst its most popular shopping street, where there are a lot of high-end shops and cafes. Such narrow streets. Alleys. It's not really a street. No. Such narrow alleys.
You want a bag?
No, thank you. Walking through the narrow streets and alleyways, we would come across so many small, unique churches. With so many small streets and alleyways, you can spend days wandering through the area of Old Town Malaga. We hopped into a cafe for a snack and a drink before heading back to the ship. Back by the main boulevard, we'd look for a water closet with one in an underground parking garage where we found some of the old original seawall from before the city began expanding and filled in to add more land in front of the shore. Rich, pretty nice day here in Malaga.
It turned out to be a beautiful day. A little windy at the end.
Right.
But yeah, it was a little cool at the beginning.
It was. I think it's 76 now.
Yeah, so it really came to a nice day.
Had a nice walking tour, and now we are back on the Carnival Legend. And where are we headed?
We are headed to
Alicante. Our next port in Spain.
That will be our last full day on this boat.
And then we'll be in Barcelona after that.
And of course, everybody debarks. And we have a couple days in Barcelona.
We do. We'll spend a couple days in Barcelona post-cruise. So join us tomorrow. Join us in the next video on Alicante, and then some more Spain after that.
Ciao.